In a recent discussion on the potential quarterback shuffle within the Los Angeles Rams, the conversation centers on the possibility of Aaron Rodgers replacing Matthew Stafford. While intriguing, this hypothetical scenario raises significant questions about the direction of the Rams franchise and the overall state of both Rodgers and Stafford's careers. From a pragmatic standpoint, the idea of bringing in Aaron Rodgers to the Rams seems fraught with potential risks. Rodgers, who would be 42 years old by the time this hypothetical transition happens, has shown signs of decline in recent years. His tenure with the New York Jets was marred by injuries and inconsistency, leaving many to wonder if the version of Rodgers that dominated the NFL in his prime is long gone. The Rams, having already dealt with an aging quarterback in Stafford, may be reluctant to swap him for a player even further along in his career with no guarantee of improved results. Moreover, the Rams' current roster, particularly on defense, still boasts elite talent like Aaron Donald, and a solid offense featuring playmakers like Cooper Kupp and Kyren Williams. This is a team that can contend if the quarterback situation is stable. The notion of moving on from Stafford, who delivered the Rams a Super Bowl in 2022 and has proven his ability to lead in crucial moments, for a quarterback whose recent performance has been shaky at best, seems counterintuitive. Another key factor is the cultural and media landscape that surrounds Aaron Rodgers. One of the primary concerns brought up is how Rodgers thrives on controversy, often airing his grievances publicly during his weekly appearances on The Pat McAfee Show. His outspokenness and tendency to dominate the media narrative would create additional headaches for the Rams, especially for a franchise in a major market like Los Angeles. While Stafford and his family have occasionally drawn attention, the distraction level pales in comparison to what Rodgers would bring. For a team looking to maintain focus and stability in pursuit of another title, the added circus of Rodgers' media presence might outweigh any on-field benefits he could provide. Stafford, on the other hand, has established roots in Los Angeles. The quarterback has a home there and has expressed a clear desire to remain with the team. His presence brings a sense of continuity and comfort to the Rams organization, which has already seen him lead them to the pinnacle of NFL success. Stafford has also managed to balance the desire for a lucrative contract with his dedication to the team, and while money is always a factor, there is a strong argument that at this stage in his career, legacy and stability may be of greater importance to him. For Stafford, leaving the Rams for a final payday elsewhere could come at the cost of further cementing his place in NFL history. On the Rams' side, the choice comes down to whether they want to gamble on Rodgers or invest in a longer-term solution like Sam Darnold, as the discussion also entertains the possibility of signing Darnold to a multi-year deal. The idea of trading Stafford for draft picks and opting for Darnold is presented as a more reasonable alternative to Rodgers. While Darnold has not lived up to the expectations placed upon him as a former top-3 draft pick, he is still young enough to develop and could offer more upside than an aging Rodgers. If the Rams were to acquire valuable draft capital by trading Stafford, they could potentially rebuild for sustained success rather than making a desperate one-year push with Rodgers. Ultimately, the review highlights several major points: the declining performance of Rodgers, Stafford's fit within the Rams' current roster and culture, and the overall question of whether it makes sense for either party to pursue such a drastic change. Rodgers may be a future Hall of Famer, but the risk and potential distraction he brings to an already competitive team like the Rams might outweigh the benefits, especially considering his age and recent history. In conclusion, while the idea of Aaron Rodgers in a Rams uniform may seem enticing on the surface, the reality is far more complex. Stafford's established success, both on and off the field, likely makes him the better option for the Rams in the short term, while Rodgers' media presence and declining form pose significant concerns. The Rams, with a window of opportunity still open, would do well to consider their alternatives carefully before making such a drastic move.